Good afternoon. My name is Tintswalo Makhubele, the Secretary General of SACONO, South African Congress of Non-Profit Organizations. We are a network of NGOs and civil society in South Africa and the continent. Today I'll be presenting to you Women Peacebuilding under the theme Peace and Security in South Africa. I am indeed delighted to present this to yourselves. Your Excellencies and esteemed colleagues, thank you for the opportunity to address you and to share with you perspectives of the local women from South Africa on peace building and sustainable peace. The UN Peacebuilding Architecture Review, which is taking place in 2020, is the most important part of our society at large. We need peace more than anything in the entire world. This is an important process for women peace builders. It is an opportunity to reflect what works and what doesn't work in peace building. On March 2nd, 2020, I participated in a workshop organized by the Global Network of Peace Builders, UN Women and the Embassy of Ireland in Pretoria. In this workshop, we discuss our priorities and key recommendations for this process, which I'm honored to share with you today. What does sustainable peace means to me as a local peace builder, which it is quite fragile and very critical, especially at local level. Looking at the issues of pandemic that has just broken out on COVID-19, it even makes it more difficult to maintain and sustain peace, especially when it comes to the issues of gender-based violence and protecting the victims, which are women and children. We also need to take urgent action to combat climate change. We cannot build peace, sustainable peace, if our natural resources are drained away. Therefore, while demilitarization is also important to me, sustaining peace means much more than just silencing of guns. Women peace builders are already taking serious action to address these issues and building sustainable peace. This also includes LGBTQI+, people living with different disabilities, even boys to men, whom we need to nurture to change the mindset. For an example, they are creating awareness campaign on water conservation to reduce water consumption. They are monitoring elections and advancing efforts to protect human rights, where the integral part of our peace building is the respect of human rights. It's such a great element for me, especially when it comes to care after the war, management during the war, and sustainability to continue with life. Remember, South Africa is not a country at conflict, but we still have a long way to build sustainable peace. During the workshop on March 2nd, 2020, we identified a number of challenges. These include lack of coherent and tailored peace building strategies that are meaningful and are inclusive. There is a need for better communication and coordination and a clear definition of roles and responsibilities of different stakeholders and actors on peace building. As a country, we find it necessary to get technical support and technical assistance, including funding that will be able to finance and enable us to continue with the work of peace. Remember, peace starts from within. It is also essential that peace building strategies are long-term and include conflict management training at all levels to reduce relapse, as well as post-conflict and trauma healing programs. Ultimately, peace building programs and efforts need to be designed to enable transition from the culture of violence and to peace. This is a long-term task that requires inclusion of women, youth, LGBTIQ, people with disabilities, and all other marginalized groups, including men. Therefore, I would like to request the Peace Building Commission to bear the following recommendations in mind As you provide inputs into the 2020 Peacebuilding Architecture Review, we need to strengthen strategic partnerships and collaboration between the UN Peacebuilding Architecture and the local civil society across the globe, including women peace builders and women-led organizations across the different structures. Support exchange of experience and information between local peace builders from different countries to allow for cross-learning by including them in programs and engagements at regional levels wherever they are. Recognize that women's economic inclusion is an important element of peace building and support women in participation in the economy through the collecting data of women economic empowerment and inclusion post-conflict activities. Support and capacitate women who are victims of violence to join the labor market, improving women's business skills, knowledge, product development, and product management. In conclusion, I want to emphasize that women are the future of sustaining peace in the entire world. Therefore, we need to make sure that women are fully capacitated in different strategies. Women are well coordinated. Women are well organized. Women are included in the economic streams. Wow, this was a brilliant moment of my life, especially where I'm speaking to the entire world, especially the global peace builders. I would like to thank each and everyone who is participating silently, and those who are campaigning, and those who are creating awareness. It is part of the whole value chain in peace building. I'm delighted to have participated and made this presentation and presented my country and the continent. I thank you.